Hi, it's Dr. Laura here, and we're talking about fixing ourselves. Yeah, a lot of people think they need to find wholeness, but that's not what's happening, okay? We are whole underneath all the stress, all the noise, all the compartmentalization, all that pressure to keep going even when we feel fragmented. And that's a big distinction between having to find wholeness and already being whole. When you approach yourself as a problem, your entire body feels that, all right? You get tense, your mind is scanning and fragmented, and your emotions either get suppressed or they might spill all over everything. When we're doing that, we might use spirituality to try to force something, and that doesn't work. It just doesn't, because that's not coherence. Coherence is integrating all of the parts of ourselves, bringing them together. Your body, your mind, your emotions, your energy field, all of it brought together has to communicate as one. Now, science would call that less stress activation, or greater regulation, or more synchronized internal signaling. Spirit might say your field becomes less divided, your inner voice becomes more easily heard and more true. Now, the interesting thing is, it's different language, it's the same truth. Fragmentation often happens slowly. There's too much input, too many roles, too many tabs open in our head. Too much coping, too much performing, too much adapting, too much producing, too much carrying. Eventually a person can still look like they're functional on the outside while feeling internally fragmented everywhere. This is why integration matters even more than intensity, all right? You don't need a breakthrough. You need to stop living as if every part of you was on a different floor in a really tall skyscraper. So, let's think about a supportive practice that you can do instead. Okay, instead of asking, what's wrong with me today? Ask instead, which part of me has been carrying too much by itself? That question creates relationship in your mind instead of judgment, okay? A second thing that we could do is ask, what is my body doing right now? What is my body doing right now? What is my mind doing right now? What are my emotions doing right now? What am I feeling? And what would bring any of those things just a little peace, just a little bit more alignment, just a little bit more settled? It's not becoming perfect. It's about becoming just a little bit more present. That's the real way to reduce the fragmentation, by doing little steps, just little bitty things. You're not performing the better version of you. You're becoming more integrated. You keep asking, what can I do to just be a little bit more here? A little bit more me. A little bit more present. Like noticing tension sooner. Telling the truth sooner. resting before it goes into resentment, or saying no, choosing not to override your body, letting your spiritual life support you in your humanity instead of trying to bypass it. Look, if you've been feeling really fragmented, split right now, it's not that you're broken. We got a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot going on. So it may mean that you've simply been trying to carry too much. Just too much. And not integrating what's going on inside. Wholeness isn't like a finish line. It's what begins to emerge when we start to bring coherence and integration internally. All right? Just saying. Okay, if you like the video, please do like. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And please share this. Share this. We've got so much of this going on right now. All right? Thank you and namaste.